Right. Mitch Hedberg today. Is there anything you wanted to preface this with, or should we just get into it?
Let's just get straight into
it. Okay, here we go. Mitch Hedberg.
You only go to a restaurant on the weekends, it gets busy, so they got to start.
Let's stop it right there, actually, Charlie.
Okay, yep.
So let's see what we've got there. We often do this, don't we? You can tell a lot before the comedian starts to speak, really, at this level anyway.
Yep.
First of all, great hair.
Ah, yes.
Probably a professional level of conditioner.
A middle parting, is that important to you?
I think it is important to me, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Help yourself to a biscuit.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, because we always say on this show, don't we? Get the hair right, and you're halfway to great comedy. And you can see he's used a professional level of conditioner. Second thing,
mm-hmm.
I'll just talk quite a lot while you're chewing your biscuit. Shall I? Will that help? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Baggy shirt. Do you notice that? Slightly oversized shirt.
Just going back to the hair, would you say it's salon grade? Salon? What do you say?
They say salon, don't they?
So do you think that's what we should say since we're watching an American comedian?
Yeah.
Would you say that's salon grade?
Or salon grade.
Salon.
We don't want to be, above our pay grade here. I'm not pretending to be an expert on hair conditioners, but yeah, I'd say that's salon grade.
Good.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yep, I would. I just wanted to make sure that we were on the same page with that.
Okay.
And then what were you saying about his clothes?
Baggy shirt. What does a baggy shirt always tell us?
He's hiding something up his sleeves.
Hidden earpiece.
Oh, okay.
And I think we'll see what that is.
So do you think he's getting his jokes fed into his ear?
Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then third, if I may, in the background there, can we let's zoom into that a little bit for our audience?
Yeah.
What have we got in the background there? Yeah.
And if no one answers, I'll say the name
Now
again.
I've done a little bit of can I call it research?
You can, yeah.
That is, yes, I'm very much mistaken, aerial view of West Pasadena.
Ah, right.
At the moment, baffling.
Is that like someone's swimming pool or something?
No, those are concentric circles. But we'll understand. This Mitch, he sets things up. Nothing is accidental in this set. We'll understand later in his routine why he's done that.
Okay. Do you know what he's said so far? Should we rewind?
Let's rewind.
Okay, because I've missed the jokes so far.
You only go to a restaurant on the weekends, it gets busy, so they got to start a waiting list. They start calling out names. They say like, Dufresne, party of two. Table ready for Dufresne, party of two.
And
if no one answers...
Do you want to know what I've spotted?
Yes, please.
He's a film buff. He's obviously a lot of comedians. What you'll see is they'll put cinematic references into their material, which I've no problem with. Andy Dufresne, Shawshank Redemption.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Which is fine. My only issue is the Shawshank Redemption. It's not a very funny film, is it?
It's not funny at all, no.
So I think he's missed a trick there. I would maybe go with The Nutty Professor.
The Nutty Professor.
That's a funny film, isn't it?
Yes.
So he could maybe swap out Dufresne for, I can't remember the guy's name, but he could just say The Nutty Professor.
Table for two, Nutty Professor.
That is much.
Yeah, do you think?
Yes, absolutely. Especially in that
Table for
voice.
two.
Dufresne, party of two. But then if no one answers, they'll just go right on to the next name. Bush, party of three. Yeah. But what
Let's just hold it there.
No one seems to care.
For a moment. Mm-hmm. One of the things, again, we say, Charlie, do we not? Do we not?
Well, I don't. Yes, I would say so. Okay. If I had to have a guess, but I don't know what it is you're going to say. So let's keep going.
Don't mention food on stage.
Yes, we have.
We often say that, don't we?
We have said that.
Now, what I love about this guy is that he's torn up the rule book, and at this level, you can get away with it if you're as good as he is.
Yeah.
So yeah, he I think how he gets away with it is he doesn't give any detail. Are we in a pizza restaurant? Are we in a steakhouse? We're not, or maybe it's haute couture.
Yeah.
We don't know, do we?
And you think if he had started to mention those details, it would make the audience much more hungry?
You think I could do with a slice of pizza?
So,
I didn't mean no.
No, okay, no, I understood that. But what wisdom you'll sometimes hear is that it's good to paint a picture, give good imagery for your joke, but in this case, you're saying it would actually work against you. So in that sense, he's going against the rules there and using it to great effect.
Yes, absolutely. So good on him.
Who can eat at a time like this? People are missing.
Right. Now, he's not taken the microphone out of the microphone stand, which is very good. Why is it good?
He's got his hands free for something else.
Hands free, exactly right. We can't see in this angle here, but I'd imagine he's doing something with his hands down there. Maybe a puppet show or something for the children in the audience, because then you're not losing anyone. They might not understand these jokes if they've got more adult themes.
Yeah.
But if you're doing some sort of visual entertainment for the kids, you can hit a whole nother market. You can be on the children's party circuit, that kind of thing, and I imagine that's probably what he's doing there.
Yes. Oh, that's so interesting. I don't think I've seen anybody this side of the pond, if I can use that expression, doing anything like that.
No. Yeah.
So original, brilliant.
You people are selfish. The Dufresnes are in someone's trunk right now with duct tape over their mouth. And they're hungry.
If we can just stop it there for one second.
Triple whammy.
What I've noticed here is that he's looking very, very downbeat, isn't he? He seems to have lost a certain amount of the energy that he started with. And then a little bit later in the video, so we can start it again. He's smiling. Yeah. Right, I'm going to stop it again there.
Yeah.
He's smiling. Now, I'll tell you why he's smiling. It goes back to the earpiece. He hasn't heard this joke before. At this level, you don't write your own jokes, do you?
Right. Okay.
He's having it fed to him through the earpiece. He's hearing all about the Dufresnes, is it?
Yeah.
Duct tape. It's not a pretty image, isn't it?
And I'll tell you what else points towards that earpiece is he's asked for the camera to be angled on one side so that we can't see the earpiece on his on what's that stage left. Sorry, that's my theatre days talking there. So yes, I think you're bang on the money there. And well, why not? If you've got the money to pay for writers and obviously the tech equipment to have the earpiece, why not use it? Why not spend it?
We're not. I mean, viewers will be able to see. You can see both of our ears. I might just show you no earpieces.
Yep.
So all of this is this is all our own.
I think going back to what you were saying as well about his delivery, I think the delivery could be better. It could be better. Obviously, this is a very kind audience. They're giving him a lot of energy back, which is really, really nice. But I don't think that would fly with the sort of cutthroat audiences we get in the Bristol scene. So I think he's getting away with that in this kind audience that he's got here, which is in...
He needs to be punchier, like as you are on stage.
Absolutely.
I think the other thing that I was going to say is that do that over here, this routine that he's done. It's not very credible, because in this country, if people fail to make a dinner reservation, as we call it over here, it's likely, at the most, it's going to be a dispute with a traffic warden, isn't it? It's very unlikely they've been kidnapped, duct taped, and put in the trunk, as they call it, across the pond of an automobile.
So you think, obviously, that kind of thing happens all of the time in America. It doesn't over here, so he's geographically limiting himself with this
He's
routine.
got a credibility gap, is the phrase I would use.
What would your advice be then? He could adapt the material when he comes over here, and he could make it about the traffic warden instead.
Yeah.
Say, what happened to the Dufresnes? Maybe they've been held up in a conversation with a traffic warden, and then everyone will go, "Oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah,
I know that feeling."
Relatable.
And better, actually. I think funnier than this.
I think there's nothing funnier than a traffic warden.
You can eat once you find the Dufresnes.
Good. So if we can, let's go back a little bit.
Yeah.
The picture of just West Pasadena, far from accidental. Now, what we're looking at there, if you can see, is we're looking at a number of concentric circles.
Yeah.
Those would have been the search areas. When you send out a search party, you try to find the epicenter of the disappearance, where the Dufresnes might be, and you get a search party to search, say, within 200 meters of that. Search really, really well. You don't find the Dufresnes. You widen the search area, and that's what we're looking at there. That's what's so fantastic about this, is that level of attention to detail.
So just to clarify, make sure I understand what you're saying, because that backdrop has been there presumably for his whole set, and then this is the last joke that he tells before he leaves the stage. You think he's been teasing that punchline the whole time he's been on stage? Incredible.
Absolutely.
Wow, that is incredible. And then people will obviously see it, and they'll link it back once he tells the joke, and they'll think, oh, it was right in front of us the whole time.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Hiding in plain sight.
Well done, Mitch.
Good. Well, that was instructive, intuitive, and insouciant.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. Well, that's Mitch Hedberg. And if you have a comedian or a routine that you would like us to break down and give constructive feedback on, it could be your own or it could be another comedian, then put it in the comments below.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.